he put on this dramatic Star Wars Christmas music, which was quite funny.
Was their firstborn son wrapped in swaddling cloths and laid him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn.
I want something.
It's baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus.
And he's lying in a manger. A manger of hay. She's just like, what are you people doing? What are you doing now? Little tree. They're always to be small. Steve chooses the awkward tree, snowman tree. That's special. One of those four.
They've got the fresh fruit on top, and those are going to die quite quickly.
Coming back up the hill. Whoa. Okay, Steve has chosen. I think the best ones have gone. A lot of smaller ones this year with a lot of fresh growth up the top. We got it. We got our Christmas tree, so that was good and fun. And it's kind of funny. Steve doesn't listen to music all that much. Well, I often have music on around the house. He put on this dramatic Star Wars Christmas music, which was quite funny. And then he put on some jazz music for a little bit, and then he put on some Frank Sinatra, which is a little bit more up my alley.
I'm offering this simple phrase.
But I'm all about the Petersons at the moment, which are a pretty cool bluegrass band. So if you haven't checked them out, go have a listen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we're going to try and do something outside before it gets too hot. Yeah. I need to get these cucumbers tied onto the fence because they're starting to flop over the place. One down there that's getting pretty long. I just need to tie them to while they're in the smaller netting stage. Just once or twice to get them going until they're strong enough to hold on and climb themselves. I like to pull off the laterals up to a point, which are the leaves. Well, it looks like just a little leaf to start with, but it's coming off a stem which will grow longer and longer and turn into another one of these if you leave it, which is okay. Especially for gherkins. Eventually I just give up and let them do what they want. But at the moment, while they're just small, it's helping them put energy into the main leader so it can grow and climb and get longer. The longer it is, the more gherkins it's going to produce in the joins between the stem and the leaf, or the main leader and a leaf. I also pull off the small fruit, so basically anything in the corners between the stem and the leaf up until about, actually I might pull those ones off there, 30 centimetres-ish. Depends. These ones here are gherkins, so they're not going to get as long. Pulling the lower leaves and fruits, developing fruits off, is going to help the plants put energy into growing at this stage, so they can get a good start. So even though I want cucumbers, oop, there goes a skink, trying to get them a good start. I've had an unfortunate occurrence with my loofahs, which I didn't realise for a while. Where they were sitting under the cold frame on the table, every single one of them, and I only had 5, has had its stem eaten. They looked fine while they were in there, surrounded by the other things. These leaves looked fine and healthy, but the stem in the middle has been chomped right off by slugs or snails on every single one of them. So unfortunately, I don't have any loofahs. I could start some again, but it's December now and they need a long growing season, so it's probably not really worth the risk. I was harvesting some of the thyme, some of the chicken thyme before lunchtime and before it got rather hot. I was just going to say, it was quite nice since it clouded over, but the sun's coming back again. It's definitely feeling more like summer the last couple of days. kitman's not having any trouble growing. It's growing really fast. I think it might actually get a bit bigger than I thought it would. That's okay, I can always trim it. And the pizza time's in need of a trim. It's not flowering, but I'm going to harvest a bunch of it for eating and get that into a nice shape. I'm just going to hit try this. Probably. A whole bunch of snails down here. Let's get rid of This is definitely satisfying my desire to shape plants. Picture time's all going. I cut a little bit off the catmint just to keep it inside the circle a bit more, and it's supposed to be good for repelling mosquitoes, so I'm going to try putting these little prunings into the chicken coop and around about places. And that's the chicken time, and that's the pile of pizza time, which I'm going to have to sort through because a lot of it had bits of roots on there. The lemon time is slowly getting there. It's not looking on death's door anymore, which is nice. I already trimmed some sage leaves off the other day, but it's got plenty on there, so that's good. I might have to trim a few more off, although I do want it to get to a good size. Oregano's going to seed, almost, flowering, so I need to prune that back as well. Unfortunately, all my little coriander seedlings look like they're going to seed. when the leaves start getting fine like this. Yeah, that's just shooting up a seed head. Oh well, that's what can be expected really, since it's suddenly got so hot after we had nice cloudy rainy days. That's okay, because I'd like to get it seeding around the herb garden so it can grow itself when the conditions suit it anyway. I planted some chamomile here, good, it hasn't been eaten, yay. And another one over here. Oh, that one has been nibbled a bit, but it's still alive. I just picked a bunch of lettuce and sorrel for dinner. Steve is making burritos or something with wraps and chicken. And I realised I have a whole bunch of cabbage that needs using, so I'm going to harvest this one to get this out of the way. I mean, we don't need it for dinner now, but if I just harvest one and put it in the fridge, then at least I'll remember that I have more that I need to deal with. Lots of leaves for the chickens. So we've got some oregano here that I need to deal with. The oregano tends to get rust, these little brown spots, which is not great, but it's in the older leaves, so if I keep it pruned we still get plenty, like the newer leaves don't have it, so I just have to pick through those first. This is all the chicken thyme, so that's ready to be dried. You can hang that in bunches. Now this is all the pizza thyme, which I'm currently trying to sort through just to get some good stuff. Yep. I have got too much time on my hands, but I was just going to do a little bit. I'm not even used to using it. I guess we use it on pizza. I need to find out what else it's kind of good for. It has a reasonably strong flavour, so I'm not sure. Well, I mean, it is Christmas season, so I might be making use of this for something. What you doing? Oh, you're there. I thought you were over there. Right.